Homeland Security and House Agriculture Committee member Cammack. And Congresswoman, it's great to see you this morning. Our cameras, Bill Maloogian, who is doing a fantastic job at the border, talked to some of the migrants, and some of them said, oh, well, we're going to Miami. Others said, well, we're going to fly to Houston. They are going wherever they want to go throughout the country. And the administration seems to be doing this behind closed doors, if you will, in a hidden way so that people don't understand that they're actually sending single, young, white males into the country, dispersed to different big cities. Your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely, Maria. You're 100% right. This is not the family units that the administration has played in front of cameras saying, you know, these are people fleeing desperate situations. No, there are a lot of young, single adult males that have crossed, and I personally have seen them at the border myself. The background checks are certainly not sufficient. Many of these people are coming with zero ID, and they get a notarized piece of paper at the border that says, I am who I say I am. And they're able to board a plane with no ID that, of course, all American citizens have to use to get on a plane or go basically anywhere in the United States. However, this group of people is exempt. And this, again, just points back to this administration's total disregard for the law. There are zero consequences. And the most disturbing thing that I've seen thus far is the fact that we have less than 300 people that have been logged into the system for the Remain in Mexico policy, which the courts ruled the administration had to enforce and uphold several months ago. We are in an invasion at this point here on our southwest border, and this administration is doing nothing to curb this.
This is such an extraordinary situation. I mean, you just mentioned the Remain in Mexico. So the administration enrolled 267 illegal migrants in the Remain in Mexico program in December. The Trump-era program was abolished as soon as President Biden took office. Then we had to hear from a federal judge to rule that it was unlawfully abandoned. The judge ordered the administration to restart it, Congresswoman. You know this. We all know this. They were very slow to actually put it in place. And I said on the air many times that my sources at the border were telling me they're not going to reinstitute Remain in Mexico. I'll believe it when I see it. And now we see that they are slow walking this. 267 people sent back to Remain in Mexico. Compare that to the 2 million people that were apprehended all last year and the 650,000 gotaways that were seen on surveillance cameras. How could they actually tell us that they're reinstituting Remain in Mexico when it was only 267 people?
Well, and that's the thing, Maria, they can't. You know, this is absolutely a total failure, and it is a crisis that was generated by the Biden administration. Yesterday, Biden is getting ice cream. Meanwhile, on a daily basis, in just one of the 9 sectors, we're seeing upwards of 2,000 people coming across and being apprehended. And as you just hit on, that doesn't include the gotaways or the known terrorists or the known individuals that are on the terrorist watch list. This is why we continually say every single town in America is a border town, because they are getting on buses and planes and trains and coming to a town near you. And it is at your expense as an American taxpayer, because they've already expended the $100 million out of FEMA's pocket that has gone to pay for all these flights and all this travel. It is absolutely shameful, and it has got to end because it's putting every single American at risk.
Yeah, but Congresswoman, you know it's not ending. I mean, come on. They're not even acknowledging it. Many Democrats are just running for cover. Rather than answering any of these questions, they're saying, I won't seek re-election. Tennessee Congressman Jim Cooper, the latest House Democrat to say he's not going to seek another term. We are up to 29 House Democrats have now said that they will not be seeking re-election, even though House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she is seeking another term. What are your thoughts on that? What is she, embarrassed that 29 people of her, 29 of her members have decided to leave, so she figures she can't leave now? Because I know that was part of the plan earlier in 2021.
Yes, you know, all indicators had pointed to the fact that Nancy Pelosi was going to retire, but let's just lay this little nugget out there. She has been in Congress longer than I have been alive. She has been in office for 34 years. And in that 34 years, we can point to the fact that things have not gotten better since she has been in office. And I think she feared more than anything that she was going to be a lame duck speaker. And if there's anything we know about Nancy Pelosi, it's that she revels in control, because that is what her agenda, that is what Biden's agenda is all about: dependency and control. And she has been losing grip on her caucus. We know that she is seeing the writing on the wall with the mass number of retirements. This is going to be a red wave that nobody has seen, and she is holding on for dear life at this point.
Yeah. Well, we'll be watching all of that. Congresswoman, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks very much. Congresswoman Kat Cammack joining us this morning.